Hey gang, I'm still monitoring the legal suit between Diane Haughton and Blackground Records, and there appears to be a new update. Here's the update, my friends. It appears the entire case was dismissed. As of February 28, 2025, it looks like the case has been voluntarily dismissed. Who dismissed the case, you ask? Well, it appears Blackground's attorney, Rickey Ivie, signed off to have the case quote-unquote dismissed without prejudice. Okay, well, that's great news for Diane, right? She's off the hook, right? Well, you see, not exactly. The docket details state, quote, request for dismissal before trial not following ADR or more than 60 days since ADR, end quote. I'm sure that sentence went right over your head because it surely went over mine. I asked good old Google to help simplify this down to kindergarten crayon language for you, girl. In other words, Blackground asked for the case to be dismissed because ADR steps were not properly followed, or if they were, it's been over 60 days since the ADR process. In the context of court proceedings, ADR stands for Alternative Dispute Resolution, which refers to various methods of resolving disputes outside of traditional court litigation, such as mediation or arbitration, without going through a full trial in court. These processes are generally confidential, less formal, and less stressful than traditional court proceedings. Meaning, yeah, Blackground could dismiss this due to technicality, but turn around and refile, meaning no, Diane is not out of the woods yet, unfortunately. You have to pay attention to the wording of the docket. A case dismissed without prejudice means the case is temporarily closed, allowing the plaintiff or prosecutor to potentially refile the claim or charges later, whereas a dismissal with prejudice permanently ends the case, preventing future legal action on the same issue. And what does the docket say? Read that out loud for me, please. Dismiss without prejudice. Yeah, meaning, unfortunately, Blackground and Diane are still in this dogfight together. So a couple of things can happen with this dismissal. Blackground can overall terminate their request and let Diane keep the money they already gave her, which if you followed anything Blackground has done for any of their own artists, let alone Aaliyah's family, we already know that will not happen. Blackground can initiate some type of mediation to get Diane to agree to something, which if she agrees to any terms they lay out, then it's considered settled out of court. Or they can refile this after ADR guidelines have been met, which means another future hearing for Mama Diane. I'm betting Blackground will attempt to coerce Mama Diane into consenting to certain terms. Consider this. What other assets does she have that Blackground might seek? The Haughton estate possesses the rights to her name and likeness, which considerably restricts Blackground's capacity to proceed without the family's approval. Without such limitations, Blackground would be able to soar farther if only they can push Diane and Rashad out the way. Diane accepting the royalty payment was just what Blackground needed to push Diane in an uncomfortable corner. So yes, the case is dismissed. For now. But will Blackground back off or play ball? That's the question right now, and it's very sad to see the family in such a nasty feud.
And now...
One quick final note. I've seen a few remarks that this is a private family matter and I shouldn't be talking about it. My polite comment on that is this. This case is public information intended to draw awareness and give Diane support. Aaliyah's fans have carried Aaliyah's legacy and demands to keep her memory flowing for this generation and the next for 2.5 decades since her passing. Please take note that the resolution of this very case may significantly influence the trajectory of Aaliyah's legacy and who may have rights to control it depending on the settlement. Just think about that and allow it to marinate for a moment. For years, many of you attacked the family thinking they controlled Aaliyah's music when they didn't. And it's videos like this that bring that type of awareness. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, share, and even subscribe to Aaliyah Unleashed. Take care, guys. Bye.